Happy Sunday, guys. Happy Sunday, everyone. Thank y'all for joining, tuning in. Come on in, pour up your wine, roll your blunt, and let's get to talk. I got a few topics. I'm not gonna be up here long. You know what I'm saying? Last night I did over an hour. Not gonna be up here that long. Not tonight. Not today. Just wanna finish off part two of niggas still alive for nothing. I'll get it in a minute. So get your cigars, get your L blunties, please blunties, and get righty with your boy. Not drinking anything today. I don't know, I might go without the shades in a minute. Give me a sec and I'll start talking. Probably about 20 minutes, maybe 30. All right, now back to part two. Yeah, so like I was saying in part one, one of them was going to ask me, because like I said, he was going through shit. He's going through shit. He wanted to get out from where he was. I'm saying we hadn't said come through, da da da. He went back and tell this motherfucker and his people started telling him a lie. Oh, you go out there, he gonna kick you out. I'm like, what the fuck? So that was the hold up. So he never got a chance to come up and try to be great. You know what I mean? Because the other liar was too busy hating because opportunity didn't present itself for him. You know what I'm saying? But why would I let him come up here and I knew damn well he wasn't gonna work. Not gonna lay off my moms. It wasn't going down like that, man. We're gonna lay off me and my family. So, but I knew he would work. So that's when my mom was like, yeah, sure, he could come up. But he never made it. So yeah, man. It's just a lying for me. This dude has been lying for years. I'm not gonna get too deep into part two because of that's gonna be added when I, start my own film, my life story. So, can't get too deep like I want to, but that would be fucking up what I got going on with my movie and shit. But just know that it was a lot of lies and deceit. You know what I'm saying? With motherfuckers, dudes who still lie for no reason. I'm still shocked on how he told me that he spent $1,000 on giving kids, shit back for school. Shocked me with that one. Like, damn, really? Say he did $1,000, and that ain't even in that boy's nature. That boy ain't did that for his own kids. That ain't even in his nature. So, like I say, sometimes you have to let people just lie and continue to lie when there's no reason to lie. I thought about everything last night, and I was really gonna get in deep with that part two. But I changed my mind. I said, no, I'm not going to get deep in part two. Know that I know that I don't rock with lying ass people. I mean, we was tight too. But all that has come to an end. You know what I'm saying? Fernando, I'm good, my guy. Morph Jen, what up? Never. Not long I had these chains, brother. And I wear them faithfully every day. Watch my videos, homie. They on me every day. And ain't nothing green on this neck, homie. I don't play that, boy. I don't buy nothing fake. So, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I say, man, when you got people in your corner or people who are supposed to be your friends, you have to be aware. Appreciate you for the subscribe. Appreciate you. But you have to be aware, man. Like 28 years. I thought motherfuckers was my friend. 28 years. But like I say, it all gonna be in my movie. So I can't give y'all too much on part two. I was gonna just jump into it. I changed my mind. Right. Always Big Grizz. Always, man. And then them the ones that supposed to be your friends at that. You know what I'm saying? The ones that supposed to be your friends that hate on you the most. But sometimes it seems like that's a touchy conversation for some people at times. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like to hear the truth. A lot of people don't like to hear the truth. People change. People change through the years. Friends, they change through the years. Watching for the Philippines. Appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. I guess it's Jalen. That's how you say that? Appreciate you. Philippines in the house. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Like, share, comment. Hit that notification so you know when I come on. But yeah, that's a touchy subject sometimes for people, man. A lot of people don't like to hear that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like to hear the real. A lot of people run from the truth. Brazil. What up, what up, what up? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. So yeah. So be aware of who you call friends and how long y'all might have been friends. Because let me tell you something. Hate don't start after you know what I'm saying, y'all stop being friends. That hate starts when you first get to know the motherfucker, really. You know what I'm saying? Hate is really your friend. Your hate just comes out more. You know what I'm saying? Hate just come out more when goddamn you stop talking to him. Brazil. Thank you for tuning in. So, yeah, it always like that, man. You always got somebody that's a snake always around you. I mean, they always say embrace those snakes. That's what they say. Right, Fernando. That's what they say though. They say embrace the snakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, huh? What? I don't see how. I don't see how. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just crazy to me though. I can't embrace that. So I try to keep my grass cut low. I try to keep that shit cut as low as possible. You know what I'm saying? So I can see. You know? So it just like I said, I just was talking with somebody yesterday, man. And it's just the lies that he came out of his mouth with. And it wasn't 2 days back to back that we talked. You know what I'm saying? It was like separate days, but he lied to me both times. You know what I mean? So that's what made me come up with my segment last night. And that's why it was a part 2. But like I said, I can't get too deep in part 2. Because if I get too deep in part 2, by the time my shit come out, then you be like, hey man, what the hell? Hey, hey, he talked about this. So yeah, I gotta mum some of it. I can't talk too much. There's always snakes in the grass. Yes, sir. Always, G-Bell. Always, always. You know what I'm saying? Always, man. Always. And sometimes it be the ones that you really, really have close with you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not always the ones that you grew up with. You know what I'm saying? It's never those. The ones that you may have grew up in your neighborhood. They don't be the snakes. They be the ones when, say you and the fellas in the neighborhood, say y'all just went separate ways, but y'all see each other. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still talk, converse when y'all see each other and shit like that. You may chill once in a while. You know what I mean? It's the ones that you meet down the line, down the block. You know what I'm saying? You and your lady might have moved on a certain part of town, you know what I'm saying, that you're not originally from, and boom. You know what I'm saying? You start meeting people, talking with people, you feel me? And that's how that situation turned out to be a fake ass friend. You know what I'm saying? Didn't know him, knew his people, but didn't really know him at all. You know what I'm saying? And his own people told me don't fuck with him. But I fucked with him anyway because I thought he was cool. So 28 years rocking, but he been a snake the whole time. He been a snake the whole time. And then, you know, like I said in part 1, we would get mad with each other and probably wouldn't talk for like 5-6 months. And we, you know, hey man, my bad, blah, 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 yeah man, da, da, da. You know what I'm saying? And we'll start by talking. And then we'll be good for about a year or 2, then bang, you know what I'm saying? Some other dumb shit here been in, you know what I mean? So, but this one right here kind of stewing real deep, you know? So, but yeah. Yeah, man. It's still that way. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. Still the same. Yeah, that's what it is. In front of me, oh, you my dog. Oh man, you my brother. Woo, woo, woo. But behind my back, straight stab. Little history, right? I'm gonna show y'all something. Hold up. All right. This is my first joint when I moved back down south, right? That was the first joint I bought. They say all that, right? But backstab, no doubt. So this was my first joint. You know what I'm saying? First joint. This was my first one. You know what I'm saying? Had this motherfucker now 7 years. Had it 7 years, right? He went and bought one. he went and bought one. He copied me, right? Went and bought one. Ain't had nothing around his neck, no nothing. What, nothing there. What up, Phyllis? Thank you for tuning in. But his was small, and where the anchor, how the anchor and all that, His was in a circle. You see what I'm saying? But still had an ankle. So why would you go get the same chain I got? Now he want to start wearing hats. You don't wear no hats. He bought a little whip. Love you too. Love you more, my friend. Uh, he went and got a hat. He bought a car. He started trying to drive like me. I like driving with my park lights on. That's been a thing since I was probably 20, 21. I was doing that. I don't know, something about that, then once it's, start to get a little dark, or it ain't really dark, and you see a car coming up with, and you got tinted windows and the park lights on, that seemed pretty neat to me at times. You see what I'm saying? So, but yeah, he pull up, boom, just like that. I said, wow, this nigga really trying to be me. So, okay. So I had these sneakers, man. They were New Balances though, but they had the mad colors in it, like green, blue, orange. They just had mad colors. It was hot though. He went and bought a pair of Pumas with the same color stitch. I said, running off through the shoe. I said, wow. So he was basically trying to be me. Straight up trying to be me. So I said, okay. So I wasn't really with him down there. I ain't hit him up too much, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, dude, let's chill. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do that. I doubt it. Nah, I doubt it. I doubt it. He's telling me these lies, but I already know his pocket situation. He just running these lies to me, and I didn't ask for the lies. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna make us cool again. You running lies? That's not gonna make us cool again. It can't make us cool. That just let me know you just keep lying for nothing. For no reason. There's no reason to keep with the lies. Just to try to be friends. I don't want to be friends with a liar. Nah, man. I can't be friends with a liar. So before I be friends with a liar, I'll just leave that liar over there. You see what I'm saying? I used to work with some people from Turkey, brother. Turkey people, y'all all right? Y'all cool? One love. I ain't putting my hands together like no heart though. I ain't doing that. But yeah, one love. I'll do that for you though. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? You just have to be aware. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be aware. That's all. From the US. So, yeah, you just have to be aware, man. I know everything is a shadow. You know, everything is a shadow. And everybody hides in them shadows. You don't know who's trying to take your identity. You don't know who's trying to be you. You just don't know. You really don't know. I have some stand-up friends that I grew up with that, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't like that. We ain't like that. I can hit one of them up right now. And we'll kick. Just like it was, you know what I'm saying? Just like it was still back in the day. You feel me? We might not see each other all the time. I get that. We might not see. And these the guys I went to school with. I'm saying we might not see each other all the time. But when we do see each other, or we talk on the phone, or, you know what I'm saying? We write something on Facebook and I comment on one of his shits, or he comment on one of mine, you know what I'm saying? Still. But it's not like this one. And then what makes it so funny is when I started telling him it was him who was doing the bullshit, he unfriended me all of a sudden, or blocked me. I don't know which one he did. But yeah, if you ain't did nothing wrong, why would you? Yeah, I couldn't get that part. I couldn't understand it. Like, wow, this dude actually blocked me. But so basically he blocked me so he could talk shit on his side and I wouldn't see it. Basically. So I'm gonna leave that part right there where it's at. And I'm gonna move on to my next jump. Tank and Jake Paul. Tank Davis and Jake Paul. Who y'all think gonna win that fight? You know, Jake Paul's a little taller than Tank. Tank Davis what, like maybe 5'8", 5'9", maybe, and Jake Paul like what, 6'1", 6 even, something like that. But I know he's bigger, he's taller. So I'm trying to figure out how the hell that fight is gonna end, man. I know this. Jake Paul is a Disney dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a Disney dude. I guess he's a Disney actor or whatever the case may be. And Tank is a champion. You lose this fight, brother, you gonna be picked at. Tank is gonna be mean if he loses this fight. I'm telling you the truth. They're gonna meme his ass. So everybody's saying Tank better win this fight. Because if he don't, he's gonna be mean. And it's gonna be really, really bad. It's gonna be bad. Because dog, you ducking fights, but you're gonna fight Tank. You ducking Roach. I can't get that shit. Tank Davis is ducking Roach. The dude who almost beat him, which I feel like Roach won that fight. That's just my opinion. That's how I feel. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, Roach won that fight. Cause when he caught Tank, Tank went down and took a knee, you know what I'm saying? That's a knockdown. That supposed to be a count. That supposed to be a count. And make sure he okay, but the ref didn't do that. And he actually went down like that for real. So I get it that Tank was a little Tank was a little frustrated. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Roach was really catching him with some shit. I get it. And they made it, I think it was a draw. It was a draw. So it's supposed to be a rematch. But you ducking that shit. Now the rematch is off. He's ducking that shit and you're gonna fight Jake Paul. Make that make sense. Okay, Jake Paul might have a little ducats. Okay, he got some ducats. He got some dollars. I ain't gonna hold you. He got some dollars. No doubt. He got some dollars. True and deep. He got some dollars. You know what I'm saying? And we all know he gave Mike Tyson $20 million. Even though Mike Tyson played himself and he was biting on his glove because he really wanted to tear her ass up, but he couldn't tear her ass up, or he wouldn't have got that money. You know what I'm saying? So, is Tank doing this? They're going to take a dive? About $20, $30 million? That's going to fuck up your legacy. That's going to tarnish your legacy. That don't make sense to me. I don't think he should have took that fight. I don't think he should have ducked Roach. I think he should have gave Roach his rematch. Because if he lose, Jake Paul's going to get that belt. He's going to get that belt. So, yeah, come on. And they ain't going to do nothing but put more fuel to Jake's Paul fire. You know what I'm saying? He already feels like he's the best. You know what I'm saying? He only got one loss. So, you know, which I don't count that win with Tyson. I don't count that shit. That shit was paid off. When they got close, he whistled that man. Tyson said, "You still gonna pay me, right?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Your money is you gonna get your money." He was whispering to that man, telling that man, "You're gonna get your money." Look at the clip. Watch the clip. You can see Jake Paul whispering in Tyson's ear, "You're gonna get your money. You want your money, right?" Tyson really wanted to knock his ass off. So basically, allegedly, what they said was that's why Tyson smacked him when they weighed in and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why Tyson smacked him, because he knew he couldn't beat him up in the ring. So that's why he smacked him real hard. Even though Jake Paul tried to act like that shit ain't hurt. Yeah. But Tyson slapped the shit out of him. So what I'm saying is, Tank Davis, are you taking a dive for some money? Huh? Are you gonna take a dive for some fucking money? Make it make sense. If Jake win this fight, he gets your belt. If Jake win this fight, you're gonna get mean. It's evident. You're gonna get mean. I'm sorry. It's coming wide open. You're getting mean. Facebook gonna do away with you. They're gonna do you dirty, and YouTube gonna follow it up. They're gonna do you dirty, dog. So I don't think, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you should duck that fight with Roach. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you should duck that fight with Roach. I think you should cancel this fight with Jake Paul and go fight Roach. Because I feel like he think Oh yeah, I'm gonna beat this dude. I'm gonna beat Jake. I'm gonna beat Jake. Okay, it's evident you could be hit. It's evident you could be hit. Rope showed it. Yeah, and Jake Paul is bigger than you guys. So you know what I'm saying. If you don't train right, and Jake Paul catch you, that's your ass cornflake. That's your motherfucking ass cornflake. Believe that. It's your motherfucking ass. But like I say, I am planning to be up here long. I got one more topic, and then I'm out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The wife is in the house, she cooking and shit. So, uh, about to go up in there and see what's popping and what's smelling. I can smell a little something, something. So, I don't know where this happened at, but it's a sad and it's a really sad situation. Kind of silly too. Don't understand why you would do that. But a nurse got caught stealing 4,000 from a dying patient. The patient wasn't dead yet. Yeah, I saw the video, and the man was laying there. She took his Rolex, straight took it off his arm, threw it in her pocket, and the camera's on it. And you work there, so I'm from Connecticut. What's up? You on your way to North Carolina right now? From Oregon? Okay then. Happy Hex TV? What's up? Thank you for tuning in. So yeah.